Something has changed in Keith Urban's music, and the world is starting to notice. At first it was just a few whispers from fans, a lyric that didn't sound quite the same, a word switched out, a line that suddenly carried more pain than love. But then, the clips started spreading online, and everyone was asking the same question. What happened to Keith Urban? For years, Keith was the voice of love and devotion. His songs told the story of a man who had found his forever in Nicole Kidman, Hollywood's golden couple. But now, that story seems to be falling apart, and Keith's lyrics are telling a very different truth. During a recent live show, fans gasped when he changed the words to one of his biggest hits. What used to be a song about passion suddenly became a song about letting go. His voice cracked mid-line. The crowd went silent, and that's when people realized Keith wasn't just performing anymore. He was confessing. So, what do these new lyrics really mean? Why did Keith choose to change them now? And what do they reveal about his heartbreaking split from Nicole Kidman? Tonight, we dive deep into the story behind the songs, the hidden messages, the emotions he couldn't say out loud, and the man trying to heal through music. Keith Urban has finally broken his silence on the subtle yet deeply emotional lyric changes fans have noticed during his recent performances. After weeks of speculation about hidden messages and heartbreak, the country superstar is addressing the rumors head-on, confirming that his music has indeed become a reflection of his personal struggles following his split from Nicole Kidman. It's the moment country music fans never saw coming. Keith Urban, the man whose songs once defined love, hope, and devotion, is now rewriting his own story through heartbreak. After weeks of quiet speculation, Keith has finally spoken out about the emotional lyric changes everyone's been talking about. And yes, they are connected to his split from Nicole Kidman. This isn't just a celebrity breakup anymore. It's the sound of a man trying to heal, one verse at a time. It all started with a single performance. Keith Urban was on stage in Nashville, performing his hit song Blue Ain't Your Color, a song fans had heard 1,000 times before. But that night, something was different. He changed the lyrics. Lines that once spoke of admiration and longing suddenly became words about loss and letting go. It was subtle but powerful, and the crowd felt it. One fan posted a clip on TikTok, writing, "Did anyone else catch Keith changing the lyrics? That didn't sound like the same song. It sounded like goodbye." Within hours, the video exploded. Millions of views, thousands of comments, and an entire internet full of speculation. Was Keith Urban sending a message? Was this his way of processing the end of his 19-year marriage to Nicole Kidman? Now, after weeks of silence, Keith has finally addressed it. In a candid moment backstage at a Nashville event, the country superstar opened up to reporters. He didn't shy away. He didn't dodge the question. Instead, he spoke softly but honestly. "Music's always been how I process things," he said. "When life changes, the songs sometimes have to change with it." Those few words hit harder than any lyric ever could. He didn't mention Nicole by name, but he didn't have to. Fans instantly knew what he meant, that his performances weren't just concerts anymore. They were in therapy. For nearly 2 decades, Keith and Nicole were seen as one of Hollywood's most stable couples. They met in 2005, married a year later, and seemed inseparable ever since. Their love story wasn't just in the tabloids. It was in the music. The Fighter, Gemini, Parallel Line, and countless other songs were inspired by Nicole. She wasn't just his muse, she was his anchor. But behind the smiles and red carpet moments, insiders say there were cracks forming long before the public knew. Keith's demanding touring schedule, Nicole's film commitments, and the strain of 2 global careers slowly took their toll. And now, as their marriage quietly fades into history, fans are left seeing the aftermath unfold not through gossip columns, but through Keith's lyrics. At his latest shows, fans say Keith looks different, more vulnerable, more raw. He speaks less between songs. He plays longer guitar solos. And when he sings, It's as if he's reliving something right there on stage. One concertgoer told Rolling Stone, "You could feel it in the air. It wasn't just a performance. It was confession through melody." Even his longtime bandmates have noticed the change. A source close to the group revealed, "Keith's not trying to make anyone sad. He just can't fake happiness right now. Every show is like opening a wound and letting it heal in front of people. It's haunting. It's beautiful. And it's the realest Keith Urban fans have ever seen." Insiders say Keith has been spending more and more time in the recording studio lately, often alone, late into the night. He's reportedly working on what's being called his most personal album yet. One producer described it as unfiltered Keith, no radio polish, no commercial agenda, just emotion. A close friend added, "He's not out to bash anyone. He's not angry. He's just trying to tell the truth through his songs. And that truth is raw right now." There are rumors that some of the new tracks directly reference moments from his marriage. Small, details only longtime fans or Nicole herself might understand. Whether those songs will ever see the light of day remains to be seen. But one thing is clear: Keith is turning heartbreak into art. Meanwhile, Nicole Kidman has chosen silence. She's been spotted on set, filming in Europe, and spending time with their daughters. No statements, no interviews, no comments about Keith's music, but sources close to her say she's aware of the lyric changes, and yes, she's heard the new songs. It's hard for her, an insider said. She knows music was always Keith's way of communicating. So when he sings, she listens, even if she doesn't respond. As Keith Urban continues to tour and pour his soul into every performance, fans are witnessing more than just music. They're witnessing a man healing in real time. The heartbreak, the honesty, the vulnerability. It's all there in the lyrics, in the pauses, in the trembling of his voice when he sings about love lost and lessons learned. It's a reminder that even the brightest stars feel pain, that even the most beautiful love stories can change endings, and that sometimes the only way to say goodbye is to sing it. Keith Urban, rewriting love, one lyric at a time.